So, in my first video, I spoke about how I had been becoming for a long time, and that's true. And some people, they choose a topic or a theme and they create and gather information that's meaningful to work around that. And that's fine. And I'm sure I'll do that also. And yet, for me, most of what I have to share, it's like the other way around. The experiences, I guess you could say, um, came first. And my questioning about them and pondering and considering them, well, that was a lot of reflection, a lot actually. And that's part of who I am. And just kind of always trying to understand my own experiences in life and purpose behind them, how they've impacted me and how they've impacted others. That caught me off guard. A lot of the things I've gone through had a really hard impact on those closest to me. And that's rough because I couldn't stop it. I couldn't change it. I wish it didn't. I can acknowledge that, but that doesn't erase pain that it caused. I also have shared those same experiences and stories years later with other people, and it's been something that's helped them, lifted them, or comforted them, or helped them to not feel alone. As well as this kind of pattern is something I've also done with other people, with their own lives and experiences, having them trying to provoke thought and reflection with themselves. How has this impacted you? I sometimes seem to notice things that can be missed, patterns and things that are underneath the behavior or underneath what someone is trying to say or they're having a difficult time to express. I like to invite people to look beneath what they can only see with their eyes. I don't want to lose my vision, but in many ways, our vision and our sight blocks many things that we can't see. So Lisa Hepworth Speaks in the platform, it's not a creation of my message. It's giving me a place, finally, that feels right to begin sharing with a lot more people and doing so intentionally. And when I say intentionally, I mean, it's not about sharing more or posting more, but carefully thinking about what parts of my story should or need to be brought forward and why it matters and how it might help someone else. I do feel a responsibility to share things I have learned. And I want to say that carefully and not with arrogance. I'm not saying I have all the wisdom anyone needs, show up at Lisa's door and look no further. I wish I could do that, but no. And yet I have lived through quite a lot. When I think back to being a child or a teen or a young adult and any fear I had, I can say I have lived through my worst fears. That's a strange thing to hear. It's a strange thing to say. I don't want what I have gained, frankly, hard earned and with a cost that's helpful in my own life to remain only useful to me. When something I have learned can help another person recognize something within themselves or find language for dealing with their own experiences and feelings or feel less alone or have courage to take one more step forward, I want to share it. My experiences are not meant to be the whole story. I see them as like a window or a doorway to that another person might be able to use to reflect on their own life. It's also why I have recently added a section on my website for all 13 of you that have seen it. Sorry, that was not okay. But it's an area in the blog section, reflections along the gold path, and That's the name of it. And yes, I'm enjoying having fun with all the creative elements of this. That's not the point though. But I'm allowed to be creative and enjoy it and also help others learn something in their lives. So I'm going to do both. Um, it this place on my platform, Lisa Hepworth Speaks, and on the blog, uh, it's a place so I can bring forward what I feel I need to share at the time. So it's not asking. I'm not asking what should I talk about next as much. Rather, what parts of my story should or need to be brought forward at this time or in this moment. And I don't know all that right now. I'm kind of taking this as it comes. And I think at some point I'll probably ask you all what you want to hear or what to talk about. But for now, part of these point of these initial videos is kind of for you to get to know me a little bit and some of what I'm wanting to accomplish. I think sometimes what other people see publicly, like on a platform or speaking or writing, or what other people see shared, they see it for the first time, but it's already happened in your own life before anyone else sees it. So I want to turn this to you. What have you lived? What have you learned and noticed or become that maybe is something that can help another person and have purpose beyond only you? The things that happened in life before anyone else sees it.